Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, as the only independent in the Congress, what I want to do is take a few minutes to discuss some of the major issues facing this country, issues which often don't get the time and exposure that I think that they need. And the very first issue that I would like to touch upon deals with how the American people get the information that they need in order to formulate intelligent decisions in our democracy. I am increasingly concerned about the rapid concentration of ownership within the media in America today. It should be a real concern to all Americans that all of our major television networks are owned by very, very powerful and wealthy corporations who very clearly have a conflict of interest in terms of what they present on the air. Rupert Murdoch, a multi-billionaire right-wing individual, owns the Fox television network. ABC has recently been purchased by Walt Disney, whose chief executive officer earns several $100 million a year and is one of the wealthier people in America. CBS will now be owned by the Westinghouse Corporation. NBC is owned by General Electric. And I think what we have got to ask ourselves, are corporations like these going to provide objective information to the American people? I think the answer is very clearly no. And I think the situation in terms of corporate ownership of the media is going from bad to worse. Fewer and fewer large corporations are controlling not only the television, controlling the radio industry, book publishing, newspapers, etc. Mr. Speaker, I would raise a particular concern that recently, just in the last week or so, we learned that the Jim Hightower radio show has been taken off of the air by ABC. To my mind, the Hightower show was one of the more provocative and interesting radio talk shows in America. It was a progressive show. I think it was a very good antidote to the Rush Limbaugh and the G. Gordon Liddy types, and I am concerned about its disappearance from the air.